Hey everybody, welcome to the castle. I'm Vyvian. That's Rue. Everyone say hi to Rue. Apparently she's hanging out with us today. We got a very cozy episode for you. I say cozy because I'm sleepy and I'm wearing a sweater. So, cozy. If it's your second time here, subscribe already. What are you doing, bozo? If it's your first time here, also subscribe. But also watch this.
Each week, viewers just like you compete in a devious digital obstacle course created by me. Competitors only have one attempt at the course, and each successful completion earns their chosen team 1 point. The team with the most points at the end of the season will be crowned champions.
So this is the 6th episode of the season. That was a whole lot of S's. So let's take a look at the team standings. Team Cyan still in first place with 1 point. Everyone else tied in last with 0. Although this episode does mark the midpoint of the season, so there's plenty of time for teams to catch up. And here are your players today.
And here they are, the 17 players ready and willing to take on today's course.
And what course will they be facing this week? First obstacle is spin the bottle. Players have to make their way up this domed surface, grab the rotating key, while avoiding all the spinning bottles as they make their way across. Next obstacle is the pipe crossing. Players have to make their way across these pipes, but only some of them are safe. Players have to memorize this sign to find a safe path across. And the next obstacle is the slidey slide, but not too much slide. Definitely need better names for these. Players have to jump down the slippery slide while strategically hitting obstacles to slow their momentum so they don't slide right off into the goop. And our last obstacle of the day is Mr. Peepers. Players have to make their way across these thin platforms while avoiding the gaze of the spooky Mr. Peepers. If they do get spotted, they'll stumble in fear, which most likely means a one-way trip right in the goop. Our first contestant today representing Team Cyan, and the only player to have a point on the scoreboard so far is Bosteed. And Bosteed is off. Let's see how they handle the spin the bottle. Taking a couple seconds here, seeing the pattern, looking for an opening. All right, they're on the domed surface here. Looks like they did notice the key, waiting patiently for it to come back around in that little safe zone there. Okay, Bo has the key. All they have to do now is just make it down the other side. And they do one swift jump, and Bo's on to the next obstacle. And next up, representing Team Cyan, is Fence. Fence is off. In previous weeks, Fence is a very unique player in how they approach these courses, to say the least. See how they manage this. Okay, they're onto the dome. Seeing that key, again, waiting patiently for it to come around. Good strategy there. Okay, heading more vertical. The closer you get to the outside of the dome here, the faster those bottles are spinning. Oh, will he make it? Juking those bottles unbelievably. Fence is on to the next obstacle. See this again, the reflexes on Fence here. These last second just saves here. Just juking all of these bottles, but making it to the next obstacle. And our next competitor representing Team Chartreuse is Vyv Smells. And they're off. Let's see how Vyv Smells handles the spin in the bottle. They're taking their time. Okay, now they're on the dome chasing the key. Key's a little too fast for them though. Okay, they do realize just waiting for it to come back around. And grabbing the key, Vyv Smells one leap away, and they're on to the next obstacle. And next up, representing Team Chartreuse, is TheRealRL Stine. And RL Stine is off. How will they handle the spin in the bottle? I play spin the bottle with RL Stine, if you know what I mean. Grabbing the key. Let's move on from that comment. Grabbing the key. One jump away. Oh, a little confused here, but making the final jump, and they are on to the next obstacle. And our next contestant representing Team Cyan is Milazzone. And Mila is off. See how they handle the spin the bottle. Mila in previous episodes has been very wary of obstacle, trying to take it all in before doing anything too drastic. Oh, dodging a couple bottles here. Oh, sees the key, tries to chase it, but realizes going the other way might be a better strategy. One leap away. Will Mila make it through the spin the bottle? Oh, very spastically moving, gets clipped by a bottle right before the jump. And here we are again, Mila one jump away. But this green bottle just homes in, knocks him off balance, and that's enough to send Mila into the goop. And next up, representing Team Goldenrod, is the Peepee Man. The Peepee Man is off on spin the bottle. Okay, not taking any time, just rushing onto that domed surface, getting the key. Peepee Man just shrugging off spin the bottles. Okay, and yeah, one jump, easy peasy for the Peepee Man. And our next contestant representing Team Magenta is Meowdy Ning. And Meowdy Ning off. Okay, let's see how Meowdy Ning handles spin the bottle here. Okay, taking their time reading the pattern here, grabbing the rotating key. Okay, headed to this side. Only a couple bottles, getting clipped by one, getting clipped by two. Oof, bye Meowdy. And Meowdy Ning just getting double booped by the bottles here, getting hit by the cola, getting hit by the green, and just Kermit the Frog flails into the goop. And our next contestant representing Team Cyan and potentially from an alternate Bizarro universe is Evil Fence. And they are off. Let's see how Evil Fence does. Will Evil Fence outdo Normal Fence? Let's see here. They're taking their time. Cutting these bottles very close. Brave move by Evil Fence. They grabbing the key. Will Evil Fence make it on? Oh my god! Some jukes, but then takes a bottle directly to the face. Let's take a look at this again. Evil Fence barely avoiding this Coke bottle, but just takes that one directly to the face. And our next competitor representing Team Magenta is Dumptruck AllFarts. And they are off. A veteran player from Dumptruck. Let's see how they handle spin the bottle here. Oh, barely missing the key the first time around, trying to chase it, realizing that's probably not the best strategy. Grabbing the key. Hopefully these spinning bottles aren't making people motion sick. I didn't even think about that. All right, one leap away and times it correctly. Jump truck onto the next obstacle. Am I saying jump truck? How many times have I said jump truck? And our next competitor representing Team Magenta is Bearface. And they are off. Let's see how Bearface handles the spin the bottles. Why am I getting melodic with and they're off? Anyway. On the dummy platform. Grabbing the key. First step, obviously going the opposite way around. Juking. So many jukes. I don't even know what hit him. It all happened so fast. So many jukes though. Juking that one. Here comes his cola, not getting hit by it and just stumbling, getting hit by that bottle, then taking a shoulder to the platform. What happened? I watched Bear's replay like 10 times. Nothing hits Bear. So my theory is that in trying to juke everything, they accidentally hit X, which makes you ragdoll. And I think they accidentally fat-fingered the ragdoll key, is what I think happened. And our next competitor representing Team Magenta, who also has the highest military rank out of the players today, is AdmiralMemo. And they're off AdmiralMemo, a veteran player. Let's see how they handle the course today. Especially these spinning bottles. They're taking their time. Falling over, hitting the ragdoll button. Okay, so everyone's just hitting the ragdoll key today. Okay. Just not making any progress, but juking back and forth. Getting hit, but saved by the starting platform. Oh, Memo, not sure how to handle the spinning bottles. Okay, there we go. Making some progress on the obstacle, grabbing the key. Oh, which way are they gonna go? Oh my gosh. Memo, this is stressful. Buddy, this is stressful. 45 seconds already down on this obstacle. This is so stressful. Getting hit by a cola bottle. Oh, Memo spending too much time into the goop. Our next competitor representing Team Magenta is Love. And Love is off. A very mixed bag of performances for Love in the past few weeks. Sometimes doing really well, other times just failing immediately. But so far so good on the spin the bottle here. Getting the key, some spastic dodges, but Love barely making it through onto the next obstacle. Our next competitor representing Team Cyan is Bluebomber. And they're off. Let's see how Bluebomber handles the spin the bottle. See which route they'll go. They're taking their time, waiting for an opening, and they find it. They're trying to chase the key a little bit, but not being able to catch up. Looks like positioning themselves so they have a nice clean shot once the key does come around. There they go, they have the key. Hold that green bottle, they juke it. And Bluebomber on to the next obstacle. And our next contestant representing Team Chartreuse is Poop Boy 420, haha. And Poop Boy known for their manic mad dashes through the course that rarely pay off. See their strategy here. Okay, doing some jumps, getting that cardio in, getting warmed up. What will their strategy be? And jumping directly into a bottle. saved on the edge, and Poop Boy, what the f, man? And next up, representing Team Goldenrod is Procrastronaut. And they're off. Let's see how That might genuinely be the best. That caught me so off guard. I couldn't even get "and they're off" out of my mouth. Just gone. Okay. And our next competitor representing Team Magenta is the GodDam Salami. And they're off. Let's see how Salami handles the spinning bottles. Okay, taking their time. Sure there's not anything tricky going on here. Okay, onto the domed platform. Okay, some nice juice. Getting the key. Now it's just a straight shot. Well, it's a straight shot with, spinning bottles trying to murder them. Okay, some nice jukes. Timing it correctly, GodDam Salami onto the next obstacle. And our last competitor of the day, representing Team Cyan, is Tsunaru. And they're off. I'm always rooting for Sue. I mean, there's something about Tsunaru. There's so much determination in direct contrast to their actual results each week. But with that said, Tsunaru on to the next obstacle. Well done. And after spin the bottle, what did that do to the player pool? And from our starting 17, 7 players eliminated, leaving 10 remaining. All right, Bo-Steve reading the signs. See if they can memorize a safe path across here. Okay, it looks like there's basically 2 paths. There's one to the left, one to the right. Looks like they're going to the one to the right, jumping a little too far and hitting the elbow here. Bo-Steve again, jumping like an inch too far here. That's a safe pipe. That one isn't. Oh, and just into the goop. Fence onto the pipe crossing. Looks like Fence is reading the sign, taking their time reading the sign. Looks like they might go to the left side. I think the left side is personally harder to memorize. They're going for it on this straight, onto the elbow. This entire section they're on is safe. Now this straight platform, this straight pipe in the bottom right, nice rhyme. That is not safe, but this elbow pipe is. Let's see how they manage this. And they just jump right across. All right, Fence. This floating elbow piece is safe. Let's see where they decide to go. Their time is really ticking down though. Only 30 seconds left. Okay, now this straight pipe is their only path forward. They make it. Fence looks like they will be onto the next obstacle, but with only 22 seconds remaining. Vyv Smells onto the pipe crossing. Let's see how long they take to read these signs. Of course, Fence kind of burned himself by just taking too long to memorize it. Vyv Smells might already have a plan of action here. Okay, Vyv Smells also going that left route. And we got one straight pipe. Vyv Smells. Don't want to say it too early. Vyv Smells on to the next obstacle. TheRealRL Stine taking on the pipe crossing. Oh, not long at all, taking the right path. Now they just need to jump to, this floating elbow and this straight pipe. RL Stine, not a problem with their memory. On to the next obstacle. Okay, Peepee Man reading the signs on the pipe crossing. Going the right path here. Let's see if they can remember it. Okay, now onto this floating elbow. Yes, they do remember. Peepee Man one straight pipe away. And Peepee Man onto the next obstacle. And Dumptruck onto the pipe crossing. Okay, running into the sign. The best way to commit it to memory is to put it literally in your brain. Okay, taking the left path. Left path, again, I think this is the more complicated one, but Dumptruck seems like they have it under control here. Jumping to that safe elbow. Oh, not sure. Crab walking onto that one, though. It is safe. And the floating elbow, straight pipe, and they are on. Why'd my voice get so high? Dumptruck onto the next obstacle. And Love onto the pipe crossing. Let's see how long they take to read these signs. Ooh, no time at all. And it costs them. Love taking a bold leap. Here we go. Bluebomber onto the pipe crossing. Okay, not taking too long at all. Okay, floating elbow. All right, one straight pipe. And they make the jump. Bluebomber moves on to the slide. And Salami onto the pipe crossing. Salami not entirely sure. Okay, the correct pipe so far though. I knew what the safe ones were, but Salami also clearly does. And on to the next obstacle goes Salami. All right, Tsunaru See how they handled the pipe crossing here. Oh, they barely read the sign. Are they really going? They are. They're going. Maybe not remembering this straight pipe in the bottom right is not safe, but they don't even try. They don't even try jumping to another safe pipe. Now it's just one floating elbow away, and they don't make the jump. See this from another angle. Sunaru needed to jump to that floating elbow, but instead just runs on this slick, unsafe corner piece. And after the pipe crossing, what did that do to the player pool? And surprisingly, only 3 competitors were eliminated on that obstacle, with 7 remaining. And here we are, Fence on the slippery slide with no time, just has to jump immediately. Oh, this door though, perfectly timed, stops them. 10 seconds low. Fence, go! Here we are, Vyv Smells onto the slide, about a minute left on the clock, plenty of time. Won't be the strategy here. This one's as much about luck as it is strategy. Taking kind of the dead center here. Where would the door be timed? Oh, hitting a stump! Hitting the stump, completely stopping them. On to the next obstacle is Vyv Smells. Let's see this again. Vyv Smells taking basically dead center down this slide. The door, though, not in a great position, but luckily that stump stops them completely. RL Stine taking on the slippery slide, whatever I called it earlier. Let's see their strategy here. Jumping a little to the right here. Oh, hitting the stump, hitting the door, and off into the sludge. Tough luck for RL Stine. And let's see this again. RL Stine like a pinball off the stump, off the door, and right into the goop. Okay, what will Peepee Man's strategy be on the slide here? So dropping mostly center. Ooh, will this door betray them? It does not. Perfect bounce off the door, completely stops them. A little jump in victory, knows how lucky they are. And on to the last obstacle is the Peepee Man. Dumptruck, a minute on the clock, on to the third slidey obstacle. Let's see their strategy. A big leap, not dead center, clipping this door. Oh, stopping them almost completely. And Dumptruck sliding off the edge, though. An interesting strategy by Dumptruck. Trying to hit this first door and does. Maybe trying to like plink between the doors, but doesn't get the bounce they wanted, and into the sludge they go. All right, let's see how Bluebomber handles the slide. A minute left on the clock, plenty of time. Let's see their strategy here. Fly out a little bit, going dead center, hoping this door will stop them. Oh, getting some great impacts on the bottom of the ramp here, actually slowing him down quite a bit, and Bluebomber's on to the next obstacle. Now, if you watch closely, as Blue gets to the bottom of the slide, there's these small impacts. It's not a clean slide, and they slow them down substantially, and the door does the rest. Bluebomber getting real lucky on the slide. Here we are, Salami onto the slide. They're reading that sign quickly, knowing the deal. Let's see their strategy, though. Salami sliding down, clipping the first door. It leads them directly into the stump that completely stops them. Amazing luck from Salami here. And after the slippery slide that I completely forgot the name of, what did that do to the player pool? And remarkably, only 2 players eliminated on the slide, 5 remaining. Now before moving on to the final obstacle, you've made it this far in the video. Clearly you're enjoying it, so if you could do me a huge favor, click that like button, click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Thanks. And as always, when these videos go live, so does the new competition course in-game. So if you'd like to try your hand at next week's course, you can download the game completely for free in the itch.io link in the description below. But without further ado, let's get back into it. Only 8 seconds left on Mr. Peepers. This might be possible. Just jumping. No, they have to skip it. Run, Fence! Oh, into the goop. And Fence, with only 8 seconds left, has to make bold decisions. Beautifully skips the first third of the obstacle here, but gets spotted by Mr. Peepers and into the goop below. Here we are, Vyv Smells onto Mr. Peepers with just 30 seconds left. 1 obstacle to go. Will Vyv Smells get the first point on the board for Team Chartreuse? Taking their time. They don't have much time, though. So here they go. Crouching. Mr. Peepers is line of sight based. Very smart by Vyv Smells. 15 seconds left on the clock. Going on this straightaway, can they duck behind his barrel in time? Not in time. Mr. Peepers sees him. Let's see this from Mr. Peepers' perspective. All right, hiding behind that barrel, but nope, we clearly see ya, and into the goop goes Vyv Smells. All right, Peepee Man versus Mr. Peepers. The Peepee versus the Peepers. Who's gonna win this engagement? Oh, Peepee Man. Okay, smart play, ducking under the vision cone there. Okay, just a little turtle strat. Okay, it's working out for the Peepee Man. Okay, taking their time here. They do have enough time here. It seems though to complete this. 30 seconds left. Okay, here we go. This long straightaway. Can they duck behind the barrel? Clipping the barrel. Oh, and just weevil wobbling off the barrel. Let's see this again. Peepee Man running full speed, clipping the barrel, losing their balance, trying to adjust, but not in time. Into the goop goes the Peepee Man. And here we are, Bluebomber on to Mr. Peepers. Oh, that castle gates, those castle gates are open. Bluebomber so close to a victory here. Okay, crouching, good, nice strategy here. They take their time, Mr. Peepers. 30 seconds left though. They're taking their time. They do have enough time on this straightaway. Oh, but it's gonna be close. Ducking, Mr. Peeper sees them and they stumble. Unbelievably, Bluebomber manages to stay on the platform, and here they are. Will they dead sprint to the castle, or will they go for this safe platform? Oh, Mr. Peeper sees them again. Bluebomber survives for a second time. Is this it? 9 seconds on the clock. Bluebomber makes it! Bluebomber completes the course with 3 seconds left on the clock. My little hummingbird heart can't take it. Bluebomber earning a point for Team Cyan, earning a golden sword for his back. Whew, what a run by Bluebomber. Holy hell. I thought it was over right here. Bluebomber being spotted by Mr. Peepers, but luckily had stopped in time, so didn't have any forward momentum to carry them off the platform. And then there's just this mad dash, trying to get to the safe spot in time, getting spotted by Mr. Peepers mid-air, somehow recovering and then landing safely. Unreal by Bluebomber. I had to add a new section on my card under winners. I just had the obstacles because I assume people are gonna fail on them. And GodDam Salami on to Mr. Peepers. 30 seconds left though. Okay, taking their time, timing this out. Okay, crouching. 20 seconds on the clock. Salami really has to go here. Really has to go. Okay, waiting for that cycle. Again though, 12 seconds. They might not have enough time to even stop here. Oh, and it doesn't matter. Mr. Peeper sees Salami and they tumble into the goop below. And we see it again. Salami with only a handful of seconds left on the clock. Clearly not behind the barrel though, and just teeters off into the goop. And after Mr. Peepers, what did that do to the player pool? There we have it. Bluebomber standing alone in victory today, earning a point for Team Cyan. Big congrats goes out to Bluebomber. Well, there it is. After today's competition, miraculously, we have a fluff floating in front of my face that literally will not leave me alone. It's just, how is this so targeted? Get out of here. Well, there it is. We are officially halfway through the season, and miraculously, Bluebomber added 1 more point for Team Cyan. So your current scoreboard is now 2 points for Team Cyan and a whole lot of nothing for everyone else. But there's still plenty of time for teams to catch up, so good luck on the next course. Okie doke, I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody. And I'm wearing a sweater. Cozy. Hey everybody, welcome to the castle. I'm Vyvian. Is it Cat? That's Rue. Everyone say hi to Rue. Do you want to be in the video today, Rue? Hi. Do you like the pets? It's very particular in how you pet her. My other cat, Morty, you just go ham on him. You go ham on that boy. He doesn't care. Hey, you're just being a creeper over there. You're being a blurry, an out of focus little creeper. Okay. Is Rue just hanging out there? Okay. That works for me. That was good. I mean, good is subjective. And I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody. Why is the bye so weird? A bye on its own is so strange. How do you do a natural bye when it's just a bye? Okay. 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 Fuck.